We did see some rain late last night into very early this morning. If you didn't see any rain, you were likely along the 85 corridor, and that's who missed out on the rain overnight. Even at that, the rainfall amounts weren't overly impressive. CBS 46 pinpoint radar right now. We're all dry and we're all quiet. We have a big low pressure system just off to our north. A slightly different view of that. You can see just how tightly wound this system is. That's what's causing all of our wind and what could bring us, and I say us is in the highest elevations in the North Georgia mountains, a few flurries for early tomorrow morning. A very small window to see a few of those flurries. For the rest of us, very cold and very windy. Let's zoom into about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. That's the window to see a few of these snow flurries, a rain-snow mix. I'm not anticipating any problems out on the roadways because ground temperatures are still so warm. This won't last for very long either. By the time we get to around 10 o'clock in the morning, this system is starting to move well to our east. As it moves farther to the east, the wind speeds will start to relax, but that's not really going to happen until we get to Tuesday afternoon. That's when we'll see a break from the wind. So for tonight, as our temperatures dip into the 30s, it will feel like the 20s for tomorrow morning, and it'll stay cold for the next couple of mornings in the 30s. In fact, on Tuesday, our wind chills for a lot of us will be in the lower 20s as we start off Tuesday morning, pretty windy too. Some relief from the bitter cold temperatures by the end of the week. As we move into tomorrow, 44 degrees in the afternoon, a very cold afternoon, especially when you compare it to the 60s and the 70s that we saw this weekend. We were kind of spoiled over the Thanksgiving holiday with some very mild temperatures. 45 for Covington tomorrow afternoon, 39 in Ellijay, 41 in Canton. But as I just mentioned, with the wind, it is not going to feel like that. It will feel like the 20s and the 30s for a majority of the day. Atlanta even hovering close to that freezing mark well into the afternoon. Once the sun goes down tomorrow evening, we'll be right back into feeling like the 20s once again. The good news is no rain. We hate when we combine the rain and the cooler temperatures. That's always a mess. So we're going to hold off on any kind of moisture, significant moisture, until we get to Friday. That's our next best chance of rain and our next system moving in. We'll see a nice gradual warm up as we go throughout the week, topping out 60 degrees on Thursday. Then the rain in our next system starts to move in. That'll bump our temperatures down just a little bit into the upper 50s. But really, it's going to be Monday, Tuesday morning especially, that we're going to see some very cold winter temperatures.